Welcome, and thanks for joining me. If you're an engineer in the mechanical, electronics, or software field, you're going to want to stay tuned. I'm joined by Vice President of Danfoss Power Solutions, Dr. Kimmo Rauma, to discuss the EPIC project, which is focused on the decarbonisation of commercial vehicles. There's absolutely no one better than Kimmo to introduce Editron, which is part of the Power Solutions division, and the incredibly exciting cutting-edge technology they're developing for electrified powertrain in the commercial vehicle sector, and why you should get involved. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to jump straight into this because you're a very busy man, and I really appreciate you giving us this time. So obviously our audience here are potential candidates, I hope, and obviously there's a number of things that are going on with the projects that I think you're the best person to kind of describe and help these guys sort of make a decision whether it's something that they might be interested in. So I guess the first question is, what is the EPIC project?
Well, EPIC project is the future. That's the thing. That's the future of electrification. That's if you want to be doing something cool, which is saving the world, making it better place, and really focusing on the next step on the electrification. So with the parts that are really coming, that okay, what is going to be the next evolution of the technology in these applications? That's what we are doing. So the focus is really to utilize the latest technologies of silicon carbide, for example, really go to the high switching frequencies, then integrating that to the newest motor technologies, making a package that it has the highest efficiency and also the compact size, and that will be then integrated to the axles. So it's a really cool program, and really making like not just bolt-in stuff that is the standard, but really going for the next step. It's going beyond what is obvious in the technology, and I think that if I would just have the capability now to select and go back to the engineering, this would certainly be the area that I will be jumping in. It's a really cool program, really well funded, a lot of let's say anxiety about the top people on all the companies who are there, and it will go to the real application in the end, and we will really showcase it out in the road. So I don't know what would be more fun.
So if it's not an obvious question, why is the EPIC project so important then?
Well, the importance comes from there that there is things in electrification that you can do, like taking a standard motor from the off-the-shelf, putting their controller, attaching that to the some kind of a gearbox or any kind of axle, and then putting it. Everyone can do that. Every school kid now coming out can do that. It's not rocket science, but when you really go for what it will be in the next step, what it really will be when you integrate all it together and utilize the best technologies that you have today to really make the compact size and the efficiency, so that you don't need to use batteries as in the others. So you get either the longer distances, or you invest less to the batteries, what is there in the vehicles, in the trucks, in the buses. That will make a trend change there. And as you know, the investment is not into the drivetrain itself. The biggest investment for the owner is the battery. That's also the biggest area of the total cost of ownership as a total. So this technology really decides. It's not the battery technology, it's how the batteries are used. That's what is deciding that how the vehicle it will be in the end, and who has the best vehicles on the road in the electrification world. And of course, that will be us, no question about it, and the EPIC program will bring it out.
Excellent. So this is taking what is existing companies doing this, because clearly there's various projects going on, but this is taking it to a whole new level, right?
Yeah, and exactly bringing two companies who have their experts really on the different areas. So we in Danfoss, we have the silicon carbide power modules by ourselves. So we really know what the technology is and what we can use in the next generation, and how that can be utilized when we come as a package it together with the motors and with the passive components what is needed. And when we still go one step beyond and put all the mechanical parts there which come from the Meritor, the key member of this team in that side, and really package all of this together, and also making a teams that are cross companies. So we really bring the highest and best expertise from these companies, and then we also have a company which is coming then with a truck that we can implement it and really take the end user view on it. If that doesn't come as something extra and new and really usable to the market, that's then we have failed. But that we don't do ever. So I have no worries on that.
Excellent. So okay, so the obvious question is, why would our multidisciplined engineering audience be interested in joining this project? What are they going to get out of it?
Well, if you really are interested about electrification, and if you are really interested about what can you do when you have you can get access to the best technology that is there today, and also you have a clear well-funded project that is focusing of utilizing that, and you can also discuss with the one of the most or best players in the world for the other side, and start to bring that together. There's no better place of really getting yourself into it, learning it, and of course, in the end, how many times you can drive the truck that is done from you and your team. That's really that. Then you also get to test it, feel it, and go from the full road. That's not so obvious, and that's quite rare in a professional life, that you can really look it from the beginning until the end, and you are also at the same time challenged that this needs to come at the end as the high-tech part and the, let's say, the next step to the whole industry. So if you think that you want to be the number one player in your industry, this is the place to be then.
And also, I mean, clearly that's the case. And also, I guess, this is as you said right at the beginning, this is saving the world. This is a legacy building opportunity, right? This is that opportunity to be part of a core team who are going to drive the technology for how we work and live in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is the technology that will be there in the roads. This is I'm sorry for the diesel engine guys, but you are gone. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Technology is changing. There's new time coming, and if you want to play in this industry, the electrification is the arena that you play in. It doesn't matter where you are, and if you really think about it, also that when you wake up in the morning and think what you are going to do today, well, I'm going to save the world. I think that feels good. At least for me, it feels super good. I'm maybe I'm a little bit biased by this area, but still, it feels really good for me that I'm working in the good side of the industry.
Great, Kimmo. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. I really appreciate you giving us this time to give us this insight.
Yes, thank you, and everyone who is listening, please apply. We need you.
So there you have it. If you're the slightest bit curious and want to explore this further, you can head over to the Affinity website job section, email the team, or call, all in the strictest of confidence. Details of how to get in touch will follow in a moment. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.